Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome once again to IQRA Kids TV Season 2. Now we hope you guys have been enjoying Season 2 because we've decided to switch things up a little bit and change it up. Yes, of course, you've got the regulars like Muslim Heroes, Random Art Studio, and of course you've still got Let's See the World, but we've also added some new features such as Muslim Maestros, ABCs of Islam, and Kun Faya Kun with our two amazing hosts. Right, there's one other thing we want you guys to do in our new Season 2. We have, because we're getting really technical these days, we've got a QR code. If you don't know what a QR code is, I'm going to put it somewhere on the screen right now, okay? You can see it now, okay? That QR code, all you need to do to go to our Instagram page is whip your phone out, take a photo of it, and hit that thing. It will take you directly to our Instagram page. So try it out now, okay? Hit that QR code with your phone and you should go directly to our Instagram page. Now on our Instagram page, that is where we want all of your feedback. We want you to tell us if you want to be on any of our shows like Random Art Show, or if you would like to send some of your artwork in. That's where you should go to do it, inshallah. Right, before we get into today's show, because I've been working so hard at it, I wanted to keep your brains active, and what we've decided to do in parts of Season 2 is to give you a bit of a quiz. Okay, now the intro that we're doing now, I'm going to be coming back halfway through the show and at the end, but I'm going to do 2 questions for you, okay? I want you to think about it. You don't have to send in the answer. All I'm going to do is give you the answer halfway through the show, set another question, and at the very end, we'll see if you can get the answer to that question as well. Right, let me see. How many pillars are there in Islam? Remember, you don't have to send it in or write anything in, okay? All you need to do is think about it, and at the halfway through, we'll see if you've got it right. Is that cool? Right, so how many pillars in Islam are there? Right, should we get on with the show? Check it out.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Great influence, first of all. I mean, I've been working on my album with Abdullah Roll, so
so I had this idea. I was like, okay, cool. And then COVID came.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, this is Mohammad, and I am a musician and educator. So it all started from coming from a family of musicians, starting from my granddad, and then my mum, my uncles and aunties, they were all singers and instrument players as well. So I was always around musical instruments, I was always around songs and singing. So yeah, and then I started playing instruments from a very young age, and then I got into beat making, you know, when I was around 7 or 8, you know, very young, when my dad bought me my first computer, and then I started making sounds and beats on a computer, and then it progressed, and then I started making beats for radio shows, and then joining competitions, and then working with like famous artists, and then I had some famous mentors mentoring me, you know. And then at around 15, by then I was rapping, singing and making beats. And then I got signed, and then when you get signed you can take your music career further. And then yeah, ever since then I've always been into music production. So yeah, that's how I got into music.
There's a lot of passion there.
Yeah.
You know, mashallah, just already creating your own content and then working towards your idea now.
Yeah. So like I was building up, and it came to a point where COVID happened, and I think the world stopped then. So I got involved in a wide variety of projects, range from charity song projects to music video projects to performing, setting up events, sound mixing. So quite a lot of projects, and the reason I got involved in these different types of projects was to also get experience. You know, and experience is very important when you are going into an industry. You know, so I definitely say try things, and like I did, and do as many projects as you can. So how does Deen influence my work? Well, first of all, it's about believing in Allah, and everything you do, I always think of Allah, and I always feel like Allah has put me in this position for a reason, and it's whether to learn or to understand or to progress, you know, and develop, you know. So I always think about why Allah has put me in different positions, and those are the reasons why. And that helps me to create what I create, you know, because sometimes when I'm in the studio, I'm like, you know, I'm in the studio, alhamdulillah, at this moment. So, you know, then I think of subjects and moods or type of beats to make. And I always think of the purpose of why I'm doing it. So how did I get into halal beats? Well, how did halal beats start? Well, so as I was making beats, singing and rapping, I decided I wanted to kind of divert a little bit from that and get involved in media, TV and film. So I picked up a camera and I started filming, then I started editing, and then I started creating videos. So when I started creating videos, I was always looking for a sound, you know, to match the videos.
Today, although you're on your own, you'll never be alone. We you pray for peace for the land, let's turn to stone.
So, I decided to start making vocal-only beats, you know, and so I used to work with Abdullah Rowe on these beats, and you know, I started progressing, and then I had a bunch of beats, you know. So then I created a website, and then started a business, and actually posted the beats on for content creators and videographers like myself to use in the videos, you know. So that's how I got into it.
So guys, you hear this beat in the back? It's called Fallen. I think you'll know it very well.
So how do I make a beat? So I think of the mood first. You know, I'll think of maybe an experience or mood, and I think, okay, how could I create a melody to that mood? You know, so I think of something happy, and I'll just create a happy melody, like dun 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 dun. You can see how the notes are just getting higher.
It's Salams, and in this video I show you how I break down a halal beat, vocals only.
So as you can see over here, you got the yellow blocks and the blue blocks. The yellow blocks are the vocal leads, and the blue blocks are the vocal chords. So here's some backing vocals I recorded earlier to create a chord. Here is the build up of the backing vocals, starting with track 1. Moving on to the vocal leads, we're going to play them one by one and see how they sound. And this is how it sounds together. You know, so that represents happiness for me, and that's a happy melody that I could use, you know. So I'd always record the melody, and then what I'll do is layer it with other vocals, you know, such as chords, you know. So I'd have like a dun 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 dun, and then once I recorded that, I'll start working on the chords, you know. So start layering the sound, you know. And then in the background I might have a chord that sounds like and then once I put that together, it starts building, and then there you have it. You have a halal beat. Routine just stopped, so it was like, right, let me think of what to do. You know, I think we had some time. I mean, there was lockdowns and stuff like that, so I was like, right, I can't just sit here and not do nothing, kind of thing. Like, I've got to do something. So how can you get involved? So what you can do is pick up for filming. If you want to get into the media industry, pick up a camera. I mean, we all got tablets and iPads. You know, have a go, pick up a camera, press record, and then create a video. You know, it could be an advert. You know, it could be vlogging. You know, a day out in the park or something like that. Now, music, how to get into beat making. For instance, like you have an iPad or you have a tablet, you have a device, there are apps out there, you know, such as GarageBand, you know, and you can practice using these apps, you know, to create, you know, basic melodies, basic beats, you know, recorded by your voice, you know. So have a go, start now and see what you can make. So what does the future hold? So ideally, what I and Halal Beats would like to do is educate music in a halal way, in a way where Muslims are comfortable in doing it, you know, without instruments, you know. And I think one of the main ways is identifying your voice as an instrument, you know, and how you can use that in not only beatboxing, not only instrument imitation, but actually using it to maybe present presentations and using it in speech and learning tones and melodies and so on. So this is what we want to do, you know, within the schools and with children and guys like you, you know, that want to learn a bit more about how music is used in a world of Muslims.
Where? Where? Oh, where? But where? Where is Kid Bilal? Assalamu alaikum guys, it's me, Kid Bilal. I went to an event with brother Khaleel the other day and I hid from him. But can you find me? You've only got 5 seconds, so let's go. Right, here's the first one. So can you see me? I'm there somewhere. Come on, time's running out. Oh no. Okay, here's another one. I suppose this is obvious where I am. I'm right there on that chair, aren't I? Silly me. Right, what about this one? This is a bit of a hard one. Hold on a minute. There I am, just near there. So easy. Okay, what about this one? Ooh, this one. I can't see me. Oh, where am I? Oh no. Oh, what about this one? There I am, having a little bit of a lounge and just chilling out. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do. Right, what about this one? Ooh, this one's a hard one. I'm there. No, no, right, time. Okay, what about this one? There I am, under that car there. Can you see me waving at you? Okay, there. Yeah, I think this is an easy one. That is definitely me. Yeah, that's me there, right? Okay, what about this one? This is a hard. Oh, there I am. I was trying to climb up those scaffolding things, but I didn't get very far. What about this one? And there I am, still still trying to climb up the scaffolding thing. I'm so crazy sometimes. I can't help myself. Right, what about this one? This one's a hard one. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I died again. What about this one? There I am. Can you see me? I'm right there, right there, right there. Okay, what about this one? There I am hiding behind that wall there. I'm kidding, that is what I do, innit? What about this one? Oh, come on now, that one's a bit too easy. I was just taking a bit of a break because I was a bit tired from running around all day long. And this one, there I am, the same place again. All those kids are looking at me. Oh no, don't look at me, I'm on stage. It's so embarrassing. Okay, what about here? I'm there somewhere, but I don't know where I am. Oh my goodness me. So did you spot me, guys? Don't worry, I'm going to give you other chances to see if you can find me as I go lost all over the place. Take care of yourselves. See you. Assalamu alaikum.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Right, we're at the midway point, guys. I want to know, are you enjoying the show? If you are, hit that QR code, go directly to our Instagram page and drop us a comment or any artwork that you'd like to have featured on the show. Have you been thinking about the quiz question I set for you at the beginning of the show? I hope so. The question was as follows. How many pillars in Islam are there? How many pillars? 5 pillars, well done. You probably knew that anyway. Did you know that? Of course you knew that. Well done, okie dokie. Right, we'll set you another question and at the end we're going to see if you can get it right. How many salah, namaz, is there in Islam? The main one. How many salah are there in? Maybe you shout out the answer now. Don't worry, you don't have to shout it out. You don't have to send it to us on our Instagram page or anything like that. Wait till the end and we'll figure out if we have indeed got the right answer. Right, should we get on with the show? Let's continue.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Sammy and Kiki, Space Kids. Marshmallow in space. In 2332, aliens stole the Earth's last fuel tank, so Sammy and Kiki's parents were sent on a mission to get it back. But they were kidnapped by the aliens. Earth Control sent Sammy and Kiki to find their parents, stop the aliens, and save the world. But that doesn't mean they can't have a little fun too, and have adventures all of their own. One day, while zooming through space looking for their parents, Sammy and Kiki received a danger alert. It went as follows. If you don't want to be swallowed by a giant marshmallow, don't enter this part of space. Kiki burst out laughing. A giant marshmallow? Yeah, right. But Sammy didn't find it funny at all. Why are you laughing? Part of our mission is to help anyone that needs it. Are you kidding? Who ever heard of a giant marshmallow or one in space? She giggled. Sammy frowned. We're in deep space, Kiki. Anything is possible. Kiki shook her head. If I ever see a giant marshmallow in space, I'll eat it with ketchup and cucumbers. Just then, a huge shadow fell on their ship. Sammy pulled out a bottle of ketchup and a few cucumbers. Here you go. Don't eat them all at once, he said, pointing out the window. But Kiki wasn't listening. She was too busy looking at the giant marshmallow speeding towards them. I don't believe it, she said, trembling. A booming voice came over the radio speaker. Surrender now or I will swallow you up, said the weird voice. Sammy was freaked out. No way, I'll blast it with our lasers. No, you can't, said Kiki. Why not? You want to be eaten? Kiki rolled her eyes. No, silly, we don't have lasers, remember? Sammy swallowed hard. Why? Asked Sammy. We're here to find our parents, not fight anyone. Sammy scratched his head. Then what should we do? Kiki turned on the radio by talking to them. Hello, Mr. Marshmallow. I'm Kiki and this is my brother, Sammy. Please don't eat us. But there was no reply. Until a tiny voice came over the radio. Hello, I didn't mean to scare you. My name is Gogo. Nice to meet you. Sammy tutted. So why did you say you would swallow us up, he replied. I only act that way because people bully me as I'm so small. Oh, don't cry, Gogo. We're not upset with you, said Kiki. Gogo stopped crying. Really? Thanks for being so kind. I'm looking for my mum, who has gone missing. But you're a giant marshmallow. You're not small, dude, chuckled Sammy. That's just a projection. This is what I really look like. Hiya. The giant marshmallow changed into a huge fairy alien the size of a small moon with big, sad eyes. Oh wow, he looks so different, smiled Kiki. He sure does, agreed Sammy. So why are you guys out here? You're a very long way from the Earth, asked Gogo. We're looking for our parents just like you are, but space is so big. Is that so? I think I can help with that. 2 days ago, I heard that the Pinkanoids have 2 special prisoners. It might be your parents, said Gogo. If you let me come aboard, I'll show you how to get to their planet. Sammy and Kiki were delighted. Really, wow, that's fantastic, they said in unison. But how can you fit into our ship? You're huge, said Kiki. Haha, don't worry about that. Just watch, said Gogo. Golly, he's getting smaller. Look how tiny and cute he's become, said Kiki. Oh, stop it. You're going to make me blush, giggled Gogo. Right, let's find our parents, shall we? Said Gogo. Okay, let's go, said Sammy. Light engines engaged, said Kiki. Take a left at the next star, said Gogo. To be continued.
And the end of another amazing show. Did you guys get the answer to the quiz? How many salah are there in Islam? 5, of course, 5 salah during the day. Right, just want to remind you that our QR code is on the screen here as well. So if you want to be on the show for random art or anything else, by all means, make sure you go over there and you can inbox me your artwork. If you want to be on the show, all of that good stuff would be absolutely amazing. Right, guys, so speak to you soon. Hope you like it. Number 7, it was a massive uphill, right? Different things you do.
IQRA Kids TV.